Welcome back to The Explainer. Today, we're taking on a social struggle that, let's be honest, pretty much all of us face at some point, but very few of us actually know how to fix. We're talking about why people don't respect you. We're going to break down those sneaky, everyday behaviors that secretly dictate exactly how others perceive you, and more importantly, how you can instantly take back control of that perception.
Seriously, have you ever felt like people just totally ignore your opinions? Or maybe you're always getting interrupted in meetings, leaving you with that awful, sinking feeling that no one actually takes you seriously? It is incredibly frustrating, right? But here's the good news. It is entirely within your power to change this.
Okay, let's dive into this with our first section, the reality of earned respect.
To really fix this problem, we've got to understand a little bit of human psychology. You simply cannot demand respect. Walking into a room and acting like you deserve a crown, yeah, that almost always backfires. The truth is, real respect is an unconscious psychological evaluation that other people make, and they base it entirely on your daily behavior. So the big question is, what specific behaviors are actually sabotaging you right now?
That brings us to Section 2, the trap of unreliability. Now, unreliability isn't just about being a little scatterbrained or forgetful. Psychologically speaking, when you fail to keep your word, you're actually signaling a major lack of integrity. And honestly, worse than that, it tells people you don't respect their time. The absolute second you disrespect someone's time, they instantly lose respect for you. It completely shatters that foundational trust.
Just imagine this. You promise to help a colleague out with a massive project, right? They are totally counting on you. But then you flake at the very last minute, shooting over that dreaded, "Oh man, I'm so sorry, I'm completely swamped" text message. You know the one. You might apologize profusely, but the psychological takeaway for your colleague is brutally simple. Your word means absolutely nothing. So, how do we fix this right here, right now? Well, here's your super simple, immediate action step. Under-promise and over-deliver. You've got to stop saying yes to every single thing just because you want to sound helpful in the moment. Instead, commit to less, but absolutely guarantee that you will follow through on what you actually commit to. Doing this instantly rebuilds your reputation as someone with serious integrity.
Moving on to Section 3, physical and vocal presence.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how your physical and vocal missteps unconsciously sabotage your authority before you even finish a sentence. Physically, things like slouching or avoiding eye contact literally make you look small and defensive. And vocally, relying on a bunch of filler words or up-talking, when your voice goes up at the end of a sentence, that just screams hesitation.
Think about this scenario for a second. You have this brilliant, game-changing idea, but you present it while staring at your shoes, slumping your shoulders, and you end your statement sounding exactly like a question, like, "We should go with this marketing plan?" Listen, it doesn't matter how amazing the plan is. Your nonverbal cues are practically shouting to the room, "Hey, I don't really believe in this, so why on earth should they?" Here are a few concrete adjustments you can practice today. Number 1, pull your shoulders back to actually take up some space. 2, maintain steady eye contact. And 3, speak with a downward, definitive inflection. Basically, when you make a statement, intentionally let your pitch drop at the end. Doing this projects absolute certainty. And certainty, that commands respect. Let's look at Section 4, the people-pleasing pitfall. Okay, people-pleasing is essentially just a desperate attempt to avoid conflict. But here's the totally counterintuitive part. By bending over backwards to try and make everyone else happy, you actually psychologically signal low self-value. You're basically showing the world that you lack personal boundaries. And you guessed it, that actually causes people to respect you less, not more. Let's say you're already totally swamped, but a coworker comes up and asks you to take on some extra work. To avoid that horrible awkwardness of just saying no, you agree. And what happens? You end up completely exhausted and totally resentful. But the absolute worst part? The people you're trying so hard to please, they just end up seeing you as a pushover instead of an equal peer. So I've got a very direct challenge for you. Your simple action for today is just this. Say no to one small, unreasonable request. You really don't have to be rude about it. Just be polite but firm. Reclaiming your time and actually setting a boundary is literally one of the fastest ways to show everyone around you that your time is valuable. All right, moving to Section 5, the foundation, self-respect.
So, the crucial point is that everything we've talked about today completely rests on this one single foundation. You absolutely cannot expect others to respect you if you do not respect yourself first. If you're constantly neglecting your own needs while somehow expecting the rest of the world to value your boundaries, you're going to lose that battle. Respect is a mirror. People treat you exactly the way you allow them to.
Here's exactly how a lack of self-respect plays out in our normal, everyday decisions. Imagine you finally carve out an evening, just for yourself. Maybe you're going to hit the gym, or, honestly, just relax on the couch. But the very second an acquaintance asks for a favor, you instantly cancel your own plans to accommodate their whims. When you do that, you are literally telling yourself and them that your needs are always in second place. Let's change that dynamic right now. Your simple action step is to identify just one core personal boundary today. It could be something like, hey, I don't answer work emails after 7 p.m., or I absolutely do not skip my morning workout. Whatever it is, enforce it and do it without apologizing. Actually prioritizing your own needs is the absolute bedrock of earning external respect. Our final section, Section 6, Building Your Daily Practice. And this brilliantly illustrates that transforming how people perceive you is really a long game. You just don't change everything overnight. So on day 1, you just focus on enforcing a single boundary. By week 1, you're consciously adjusting your physical and vocal presence in meetings. And by month 1, just through constantly under-promising and over-delivering, you've established a rock-solid reputation. It's those consistent daily actions that build lasting respect over time. To quickly solidify all of this in your mind, just remember your 5 fixes. Number 1, keep your word. 2, fix that body language. 3, put an end to the people-pleasing. 4, speak with absolute certainty. And number 5, above all else, respect yourself first. I want to leave you with this final, empowering question to think about. What is one boundary that you will set today to start earning the respect you actually deserve? Seriously, don't wait for tomorrow. Pick just one thing right now, enforce it, and watch how the world's perception of you starts to shift. Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.